Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida, where the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Knights will kick it away to get this game going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made on the out route.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That completion sets up a second down play. To throw, it's Fafita. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's McMillan. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Murphy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. It's a quick grab. Unleashes the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. They're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
At the 22-yard line. Second down.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The sure hands. It's McMillan. Tackled, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 14, UCF 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Arizona 21, UCF 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The tight end has got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
UCF 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 10. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
UCF 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Remember the last. If they can do better here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
To throw, it's Jefferson. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense facing fourth down.
A waste of time. What are you doing?
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Catch made down inside the 20. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Using his legs, it's Harvey. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. And they'll get him down that time.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. He's set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. And it's broken up there. Great play. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's McMillan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fighting off the defender. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I could kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 20. Inside the 10. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, UCF. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's running out of time. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy, giving time for one or two more plays before halftime. The back's got it again. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Now, defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Harvey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Knights come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knights. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Inside the 40. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Jefferson. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's second down after that completion. To the air, it's Fafita. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff in a single back formation.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking a snap, he turns around and flips it to the runner. Where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Here comes the point after attempt.
Number 21 in the end zone.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Makes the score Arizona 42, UCF 21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Set now, 5 wide. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score Arizona 42, UCF 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game, even when they call the right cover.
Touchdown, Arizona. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Arizona 49, UCF 21.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Big throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On first down, it's play action. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
56, UCF 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Remember last time they went for a fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught quickly. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back. It's Jefferson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Launching downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Jefferson. It's an out route, the catch made, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game, but I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation two-point try, but this game is over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.